Hey guys, what is up? Laughing Death here, and today I'm doing the fourth video in my How to Rank Up series for Rainbow Six Siege. Basically, I give tips and analysis for my ranked gameplay to help you guys improve in ranked. If you haven't seen the first three videos already, I highly recommend checking them out. They have great information, and I'll have the links in the description as well as a card right here, so check those out after this video. So, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Here I'm playing Jackal on Bomb. I normally don't play Jackal, but I picked him for utility because it's in the overtime and that's what I normally do. Once the round gets to the later ends, you don't want to pick necessarily your best operator, but operators who will cater to your needs for the round. Jackal has smoke grenades, which are great for trying to get that plant off in the last few seconds. He also has his footprint tracker, which is an amazing ability for an operator to have. This is my favorite way to hold down T-Room when you're on the map Skyscraper. I go as Mirror and go to Geisha Room. I reinforce the wall behind me and then this wall and put a mirror as far to the right as I can so that I can drag scope when they're trying to enter in the left. As you see, I shotgunned out that wall right there so that I can deny any entry there as well. I put a mirror on a reinforced wall there on the right so I can drag scope into the hallway as well. Here you see I'm very unlucky with my shots, but I get a great C4 placement and end up getting the 2 kills. This is yet another great mirror setup. You double mirror in the tellers area so you can look through into main archives. I normally open the mirror that's on the right just so I can shoot into where I ping over here, which is the main entrance from that 3-doored connector room. One little tip I have for when you're setting up in here is during the prep phase you want to shoot out all the laptop screens. As you see, I did here except for that far leftmost one, but it doesn't really block my view. It helps to just give you a better line of sight and make it easier on you. Here I am anchoring as Rook on the 2nd floor objective bedroom. I'm in the shower area of bathroom, and I'm holding down a tight angle on this window. I normally play as Rook because he has an ACOG. People might be mean to you because they say he's a low skill operator. All you do is just dump the armor and then you're basically a recruit. However, I think he's a very good operator because of this ACOG, and his weapon is pretty good. This clip here is all about awareness. As you see when I'm going to peek around this, on the left side of the wall you'll see a red dot. I know it's not mine as I don't use a red dot, so that means there's someone to the right pointing their gun directly there watching the window. I see that the dock is right there, so I pick him off easily. Here, because we got the plant off early and the enemy team started to drop, I know I should make my way to get an angle onto the diffuser as the L is probably there. In the final seconds of a game, all you have to do is stay calm and try and predict what the enemy team will do. Here I'm pushing in at the 1 minute mark instead of the last 10 or 20 seconds. It gives me more time to react to what's going on the objective, and possibly some roamers will still be off of the objective, and it'll just make our lives way easier as the attacking team. If you're on defense, you want to do the opposite and force the offense off of the objective for as long as possible. As you see when I'm aiming down sights, I'm clearing out little sections of the room and keeping as little of my body exposed. I can spot the Jaeger's head, so I just pick him off. Here my team and I have a pretty well coordinated attack plan. I'm trying to peek this window and I have one person droning it out for me to make sure it's safe and to try and force some defenders out of their positioning. Whenever a defender's scanned, they're always worried and want to get out of their position as fast as possible. That's how I'm able to pick up this kill so easily. Later on in this clip I get a call that someone's right here and I end up seeing him for a brief second. What I try and do when I'm aiming to corner him is to keep my sight right against that corner as tight as possible as you're turning around it. This is going to help minimize what the defender sees of you as you're peeking. Once you're about to see where they think they are, you need to pre-fire. It's going to give you a very good advantage in the gunfight. This is a great tip. It's more generally used on defense, but if you manage to find a way to use it on offense, it's great. What you need to do when you're peeking is find as little of an angle as possible with as much cover as possible. As you see, I'm trying to get behind this cart to get a good angle onto the objective. Here I'm using my drone to figure out where the people are on the objective. I'm also trying to clear the line of sight that I'm about to use on this window. One of the most important things to do is drone, and I underuse it in ranked. It'll help you so much to clear rooms, and it'll keep your deaths down from dying to roamers. As you'll see in this gunfight, the real only reason that I'm still alive is because I used pre-firing to my advantage and just kept shooting as the Jaeger did not when I went across the doorway. In this clip, I just want to reiterate the importance of droning. I spot that 2 enemies are here, one of them was downed and he's getting picked up right now. I tried to zap him before he got picked up, but it didn't end up working out. I know I'm right outside that room, so when I rappel up to try and get the kill, I have to be ready for 2 enemies instead of 1, so I keep firing and just be prepared. As I said earlier, multiple times, I'm working on droning much more this round. I'm trying to figure out where the enemies are and how I can attack better. It also helps give you an exact location for where people are, Saving your drone in the preparation phase is one of, if not the most important things to do. You need to save this drone so that you have two of them in case the first one goes down. It helps immensely to have it. By now you guys have probably caught on, I'm doing even more droning here. As you see, my first drone dies. That's why I say it's so important to keep your preparation phase drone, because you'll always have this second one just in case. What I do here is I scan him the first time, and then I'll check again right after just to make sure he's still there. I don't scan him the second time because if you don't scan, then they don't know that you're still checking where they are, and it just makes the kill a lot easier on you. Here I'm using possibly one of my favorite valve cam spots of all time. You go into the garage storage room and you throw a valve cam out against that wall on the floor. It gives you insane views for the garage entry points, and it gets really easy runouts that you can get. In this round I actually had an ace, and for some reason it didn't record, so this is the only parts you get. But basically what you want to do when you already have a large kill feed is just keep going with it and try not to stress out about it, just keep playing. Another great outside cam spot for Valk is right here. You just throw it against that little bus station looking thing, and it gets a great view for these two windows. I don't scan because I know if I scan they're going to know that I know they're there, so it just gives me the advantage. Then what you try and do is just keep your composure. Even though I missed the first shot, I still landed it on the other person, and you don't reload early because you can still get the kill with even one bullet left in the mag. For this next kill, I just keep holding a tight angle because I know it's a good hard angle for any attacking players to try and beat. And then for the last kill, I can obviously hear them coming up, and I get a really good call from my team that they're on the stairs. So I just try and go for the nitro cell and get a lucky Kobe throw. When you go to throw nitro cells, or even impact nades for that matter, you don't want to expose any of your body to them. If they can see you, they're going to shoot you, and it's going to be the easiest kill they ever get because so much of your body is exposed and you don't have your gun up. You need to minimize the angle and use the angle to your advantage. Alright guys, here's a nice 4K that I got with Ella. Basically what I'm going to do is walk you through how I like to roam and what I'm doing specifically in this clip in general as well. As a roamer, your main goal is to stop the offense from attacking. It's not to get kills, it's to distract and delay the offensive pushes. What I'm doing right here is stationing myself right at an entry point that I think is fairly common. I try and hold as tight of an angle as possible and not get thrown out of it easily. However, I do get pushed out right when they enter to try and relocate and get an easier kill on them. One of the most important tips I can give you for just general gameplay is to always aim down sight and at head level. It's going to help you get the first few shots off and give you the advantage in the firefight, as well as headshots are always, no matter what, one-shot kills. It's just going to make the gameplay so much easier and help you get kills faster. Another tip that I feel like is very commonly overlooked or people just don't share is leaning and the importance of it. The reason people always lean is to decrease the angle that the offensive person can have on them. As you see, I try and take cover right here, and then I pre-fire. Pre-firing is also a great thing. It helps you get the first shots off. Even though you don't know exactly where the person is, you can pre-fire in the general direction. Pre-firing is basically just shooting before you know exactly where they are. It helps you get aimed at head level and get the first shots off, which in this game is all you really need. Just getting a few easy shots off right at the beginning of the firefight. Alright, one of the most important and general tips that I can give you guys for how to improve in ranked quickly is to just keep playing the game and get map knowledge. This doesn't mean run around the maps in like solo and figure out every tiny little spot. It just means keep playing ranked, figure out where you're dying on maps, and try out those angles for yourself. Just keep playing the game, keep grinding away. Alright guys, here's me ranking up into gold. I just want to show you this so you don't think I'm keeping anything in the dark or just hiding clips from you. I don't want you to think I'm using like 1 in a million clips to show you for this. I genuinely do get a few clips per round, and it just shows how much I'm trying to get better at ranked, and that if you keep playing the game, you will get better too. So just keep going. The new season's right around the corner, so hopefully you guys can get some good placement rounds and do even better than you did this season. Well, that is going to be it for this video. I would like to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to check out the other videos I have in this series, and feel free to check out other videos I have on the channel. It's all great content that I think you guys will really enjoy. So, without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one.